know that greetings all. Greetings, greetings, greetings. The day is beautiful, but it is hot. Uh, Standing in the sun feel like you're cooking. Standing beside a hot pot. Looking out at the mountain that I normally sit and look at in the morning or evening. And you can just barely make out the outlines of the mountain top. One peak is almost obscured. From here, it look like just a mountain there. But driving through that mountain, you'd be surprised to see how many people live there. Those mountains go pretty much all across Luzon, especially on the coast. Well, the interior is they don't even build roads in some areas of the interior of Luzon because of the mountains. Days like this, if I was in Florida, I'd be sitting in the park around I-92 in Melbourne, between Melbourne and Palm Bay, going towards Coco. Well, yeah. In Africa, be at the beach. Just feeling the breeze coming off the water, trying to stay cool instead of trying to cool down the house with the AC. Even sitting underneath a tree, is cool. You're surprised at the temperature underneath the trees in our land is 20 degrees below the temperature in the garden itself. But that's the world we live in. Half of our atmosphere protection removed. And they says, oh, it's because of climate change. And everybody's got their own explanation. Everybody is a dictionary when it comes to the term climate change. And I don't blame them because they're trying to hide things. Me, I have to just watch and see what happens. And then hopefully I can tell you what's happening from a perspective that you may not have seen. Like yesterday, um, told you about this new operation. It's not new. It's always been there, but it's not. It was not previously as pronounced as it is now. But the Jewish people normally pull out this one weapon. There are a few of them. When they're being overwhelmed, they like to redirect onto black people, African people. On one side, they like to say, "Oh, we and the African people are, we've marched together for civil rights and we've done this." I remember one person told me, in every action, everything you see on the world stage, there are a set of Jewish people on one side and a set on the other side. And he said to me, no matter who wins, we win, because we are going to be protected by our brothers on the side that comes out ahead. And I've seen that over and over, repeatedly. I mean, even in the Bible, you guys don't read your Bible. The ones that say they're Christians, even the ones who say from other religions too, they don't know the history. Anyway, to pretend that nothing is happening in Palestine, well, they come out and say, well, what's happening in Palestine is similar to what happened to Africans. They've been enslaved by Muslims for generations, thousands of years. The one thing that this group that was discussing this, and it's spreading. Now you're hearing it repeated and repeated and repeated by different groups. They're trying to take over the narrative and point it away from all the people who are around the world looking at this as, hey, we see you now, and you're not God's people, as you say. You're not chosen as you trying to get the world to believe. Now they're beginning to say, you know what, look at these, bring blacks on their side who are refusing to join in this genocide, trying to force black people into choosing their side. Yeah, Muslims enslaved us. I mean, black African Muslims too. They're the ones who went into the bush and pulled us out and put us on. Guess whose ships? Who owned the ships that brought us to Americas? The same people, the same Jewish people. Guess who owned the plantations? Them and the Caucasian. So it's the Arabs, people who call themselves Jews, and the Caucasian. And guess who's fighting each other now? All three of them. And guess what? They're trying to pull Africa into it. You people, you're seeing now why I told you not to stand on the side and don't let this war in Ukraine draw you in. But your leaders are trying to draw you into. Not long ago, all of them went to England to bury their Grand Master. They put these jokers on a bus now. And one of the eagles got bruised, and he came back to Kenya and started complaining about it. And then he said, you know what, since y'all gonna complain, come to America, we wanna talk to you. And if you don't show up, this is what's gonna happen. So they all showed up. Another bus ride. Italy now. Italy, the economic, basket case of Europe. Italy. Put y'all on a bus again. Say, come to Italy. We got 5 billion euros that we can give you to build your roads and do this and that. The funny thing is that 5 billion is less than 0.001% of what Africa has on a daily basis. You listen, less than 0.001%. Africa produces trillions of dollars. Africa supports the whole planet. Everything from all the raw materials, from the guns and bullets that they shoot at each other, to the manpower that works the slave farms in Italy picking tomatoes. But these idiots are going to get on somebody's bus. Yeah, the next time that they come up for election, you're gonna see people all out of Africa in every state that's having an election, fighting and killing each other for these same people who embarrass them all over Europe, America, China, even in Africa. He's embarrassing himself. If you want to know how they embarrass themselves, look at what ECOWAS did when Niger decided, you know what, we want to get rid of our criminal. ECOWAS broke. They can't even support themselves. And they want to borrow money to buy guns and bullets to go kill other Africans. And then have to pay back that money in interest. Africans, do you comprehend these things? Do you? Why are you allowing this thing to happen in Africa? You chose the leaders. When they're not doing what they're supposed to do, you're supposed to get rid of them. Some of these people have been 30, 40 years, die in office. The African states that they run have become their private treasuries. Ministers in Nigeria that come to office with no money in the bank. A few years later, they have 5, 10, 15 billion in European banks. Ghana, the same thing. I warn about Africa going back into slavery. You better hurry up. Bring your diaspora home. Bring your former slaves home to clean up this mess. You know, some of you are going to get pissed off with me, but it's up to you. It's up to you. Have a great day wherever you are. It's getting hot. It's gonna get so hot. Oh boy. And that black skin is not gonna protect you. Peace.